Going on YouTube? Thought I'd do a little update of what I've gotten done as far as the body work. I'm just feathering everything out. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow and start filling everything. But I feathered all those spots out with some 80 and probably go back over it, feathering them all out a little bit more. Feather the spots out. Like I said, then it's got so many layers, you can see all the layers on the car, which I'm not taking all that shit down to bare metal. It's not that important on this car. Oh, believe me, it's gonna look nice, but we ain't taking it that far. I've got metal replaced. It's all fixed now. It's all fixed. Just got a little heavy. When I grinded it, it's a little burnt on the metal. But it's all solid. Same over here. Got that quarter done. Like I said, spots feathered out. Had to make all this. And all that's solid. All those spots are feathered. And even the door. Patch on the door is good. It said it came all the way out. Patched the whole door. Got even doing a little fill on the insides of the door. I'm gonna come back with the seam sealer, clean all this up like they do from the factory. All they ever do is put seam sealer over top of all this. So I'm not worried. As long as I got this drain hole, as long as I got that drain hole for when water comes in and it's still open, we're good. I said it's pretty good, pretty straight. See a little crack. I need to re-weld. Other than that, then all the bottoms, well, I gotta finish this door. Feathering out the door, feathered out the bottom, feathered out the top, well, the fender, feathered out that. It's a small dent, very small dent right in here. Other than that, I'm going to his fiberglass. So one thing is, you can see a couple hairs in it. I probably just hit it with like something light and reprime it so it all match. I think that's all it's gonna really need. Probably hit this with 400. I'm gonna hit everything else on the car with 180. And then maybe follow it with 400, or I might leave it all 180. Hit it with 180, prime it with the high build I got. So then we got all same matching primer on the car. And then once I do that, then I'll probably come back, block it, get all the body lines, you know, nice and sharp. And once that's done, reprime it one more time, and then hit it off with 400 or probably 600 wet, and it'll be ready to shoot. I do 400 dry if I'm using a sealer, and I use 400 dry, yeah, if I'm using a sealer. And I'll use 600 wet if I'm just gonna shoot the paint on top of the primer. It just depends on what's underneath this once I sand that 180 down. The primer sticks real good, and I don't have no bad reactions from the primer being, you know, exposed to all these different layers, how it wants to, you know, act and react. If I don't get no bad reactions, I might not seal it. But if I get a couple of spots that, you know, want to peel, bubble, you know, show me some type of problems, you know, depending on if they bare metal or not, then I'll go ahead and seal the whole car so everything will stick. And then we'll shoot the paint Got the paint, got the clear, and I got the primer already. So I'm just pretty much, that's it, filling a few dents, shape up the metal a little bit more on my corners on the bottom. Hit them with a little glass, come and re-straighten them out. Then I'll be done. Oh yeah, and I also gotta drill the holes for the passenger side mirror. Or I can leave it alone. But I kind of want my passenger side mirror. Also haven't really decided yet if I want to go back with the original round mirrors or get some aftermarket square mirrors. But that's all I really got to do. I don't know if I updated YouTube about the floor. It's dusty as hell now, but the floor is done all in. Now for the floor, for the console, floor shifter, water mount there, a few loose wires. Need to get them all zip tied up. Need to program my transmission and speedometer, fuel, the fuel gauge, so I know, accurately what I all got. Then other than that, take this wheel well out for paint. Probably take the fenders and everything back off. Take the fenders off, or I might leave the fenders on. But the doors is coming off for sure. And the trunk and hood is coming off. Might leave the fenders on. Front cap probably gonna come off when it's time to paint. So I'm gonna have to repaint the firewall. Had a little gas spill when I was changing the end of one of the lines, and the gas ate up the matte paint. So have to reshoot the whole firewall. Plus the old paint that I painted a while ago and the new one doesn't even really match. Two different kind of mats. So probably shoot everything once over, get everything matching real good, and I'll be ready to go.